Hi, this is Michael Williams, founder of the Start Speaking Training Center, and I want to welcome you to the StartSpeakingTrainingCenter.com. And if you're watching this video, it is more than likely because you want to get some more information on how you can stop stuttering, right? How you can overcome stuttering, how you can treat stuttering. You're probably watching this video because you are a professional and you know that your career is being limited in some way because of speech. Maybe you're watching it because you're a college student and you're preparing to go out and to do interviews, and you know that, you know what, in order to get a job or to get a good job, I'm going to need to be able to handle myself. I'm going to need to be able to be more confident and to speak well. You could be watching this video because you're in some other phase of life, a student or whatever, and you're going to need to give presentations in class, and you need more confidence, you need more fluency, you need to be able to speak well. So whatever your situation, I want you to tune in for just a couple of minutes because I want to share with you some of the most important keys to the PRO90D self-study program. Who is it for? Who is it for and what is it supposed to do? PRO90D self-study program. First of all, PRO90D stands for Proactive Speaking in 90 Days. So what's going to happen is you're going to work through a step-by-step approach, a step-by-step program, if you will, that tells you everything you need to do, starting from step 1 until the end, to improve, to transform your speech and your thinking, right? Because stuttering and stammering is just as much a way of thinking as it is a way of speaking. Does that make sense? Stuttering or stammering is a way of thinking and it's a way of speaking. So we have to transform both things. So this self-study approach helps you work towards transforming both your thoughts, your beliefs, your attitudes, and your way of speaking. What we're not doing is we're not treating stuttering, we're not tweaking. It's like you have a car and you have this ticking, tick, 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 and you hear this ticking and you're like, okay, I just need to get rid of the ticking sound. But the mechanic says, well, you need to replace your valves, but I just want to get rid of the sound. The sound is a symptom. The problem is that we need to replace the valves. So this is the same thing, right? Or something very similar anyway, is that the person says, well, I stutter, or I can't say this, or I can't do this in this situation. Can we just fix that? No. We got to replace the whole speaking style. But I just want to fix this. I just want to fix... No, I'm sorry. We got to replace the entire speaking style. Well, I thought, no, I'm sorry. Right? So what we're saying is that what this approach does is it helps you replace your current speaking style. It's still going to be you, and it's going to feel like, but we got to replace it. Okay, that's what this approach does. So if you're looking for something to fix it, then you have to go someplace else. But if you really want to fix your problem, then we need to replace your current speaking style. Now, who is this program best fit for? Someone who's able to work somewhat independently. The PRO90D self-study program has some support, right? I had to build in support because I know that's how you're going to be successful. I couldn't just give you the program and let you do it completely on your own. And some people will want that. They won't want any support, and that's fine. But it's for people who can sit down, discipline themselves to work at least 4 hours a week. Let me write this down. You got to work at least 4 hours. At least 4. 8's better. 8 is better, right? But at least 4 hours. And 4 is the bare minimum. I barely want to even recommend that, but you can do it on 4. You're going to sit down, you're going to go through the video and the audio, and then you're going to practice. You're going to do the practices that are instructed in the audio and the video. Now, where's the support? Support is that you can actually send me a link of your practice videos. So you're going to create a YouTube account, you figure out how to do that. There's an upload button, you press the upload, you got to have a webcam, you record yourself, and you send me a practice video once a week for up to 90 days. I'll review it and send you back comments, right? So you're going to get the benefit of my expertise, my experience, my encouragement even though it's a self-study program. So I'm adding that. I'm also going to try once a month or so to have a meeting with all my PRO90Ders, on my PRO90D self-study program, so that we can get together and I can observe you and I can give you feedback. You can ask me questions. You can always ask me questions via email, but the live meetings would take place either in a group and in some cases individually, most of the time in the group. But you can send me your videos, right, so that we can keep track every week for up to 90 days. That's where the support is, as well as the email. Some people are not going to do that. Some people don't want to do that. But it's best for people who can discipline themselves to do the work and to stick with it. Now, if you get started and then you do it 1 week and then you skip a couple of weeks, you're going to lose momentum. You're not going to build the connections you need to build, and it may not even work. Okay? Once you get started, you need to stick with it. You need to stick with it. You need to work on it every single week. Do something every single week. Okay? That's very important. I'm going to highlight it. You got to maintain momentum, right? You got to maintain momentum, because if you don't, you're simply not going to build the connections you need to replace your speaking style. It's very, very important. So I want you to take some time to look around the website, watch some of the videos. If you have any additional questions and you want to know more about it, please feel free to email me. You'll see the price listed right there. It's a very fair price for what you're getting. It's an investment in the rest of your life. It's really a drop in the bucket. I have college students that can afford this, people who are working, people in all different parts of the world, in the Netherlands, in Egypt, Saudi Arabia, everywhere, who are taking part in this PRO90D self-study program. I designed it, though, specifically for people that couldn't afford the personal coaching, or someone that just wants to work by themselves. But you got to remember, you got to maintain the momentum. This isn't something you want to stretch out for years, right? Even though it may take a while to really gain all the benefits, but you want to make it through this aspect of it in a relatively short period of time, the 90 days. All right? Any questions that you have, please do email me so I can answer them to you, so I can answer them. But thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And I look forward to working with you in this PRO90D self-study program.